Alright, I figured out thing. Alright, boom. Alright guys, well back to this. If you want to join the stream, then go to my community page and then you'll get it. Alright. So the Panthers are at 32, Broncos are at 31. Those are the two teams I mentioned. At number 30, I got the New England Patriots. Now the Patriots, they have Drake May. But other than that, we have one person watching. Like, subscribe, share, and if you want to join the chat, go to my community. Oh, wait, is that it? Hey, boys. And okay, now back to these rankings. Number 29, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. They have Justin Herbert, but other than that, they have Walmart receivers. I mean, they have McConkey.
Right.
He's boosting at best, though. So, Blaze, how do you feel about them Chargers?
Chargers. Alright. Justin Herbert. The quarterback. He's all right. But he's not. Their run back. Their offense. It's kind of good though, but I don't care about the Chargers.
Yeah. At number 28, we got, or wait, no. Number 20, yeah, number 28. Number 28, we got the Arizona Cardinals. They have Marvin Harrison Jr., but other than that, they will be lucky to get 5 wins next season. So, Blaze, how do you feel about them Cardinals?
Cardinals. I agree with you. But because they're gonna get 5 wins and they're gonna have some losses too. So
Yeah. Now, number 27, we got the New York Giants. I mean, they got Malik Neighbors, but they still have Daniel Jones as their quarterback, which is not good. And then Saquon Barkley, he dipped out, so they got place him. So the Giants, they're gonna have some growing pains next season. And yeah, so and Darren Waller might be retiring. So,
who
Blaze, how do you feel about the Giants?
who's that retiring?
Darren Waller, he says he might hang it up.
Oh, New York Giants. I think Malik Neighbors. I know he probably gonna do all right,
Mm-hmm.
and and uh I know Waller. I think if he if he's retired, he can go on retirement and have a good life. So
Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see, number 26. We got the Washington Commanders. I mean, they got Jane Daniels, and they could be good, but usually, and history shows that usually quarterbacks, especially Heisman winners, they don't really pan out as well. But could it be different for Daniels? Probably. Yeah. I mean, he has the
yeah,
best case.
probably
But
so.
yeah, but like Jane Daniels, I mean, he can't do it all on his own. He's a rookie. He is a rookie quarterback, so we'll have to see about him. So, and the rest of the team, I mean, they have Dan Quinn as their coach, and they have Terry and John Dawson. Other than that, I mean, they have a decent team. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Commanders?
Commanders. I know. Jane Daniels. He got a really he knows what to do, and he got a really good arm, and he knows how to use his feet that good.
Yep. Number 25, we got the Tennessee Titans, and this is because of Will Levis. Like, yeah, the team's good on paper, but will Levis be able to carry the load without Derrick Henry to help him? I mean, you got Calvin Ridley. I mean, he's decent, but they got Jarius
I
Sneed and
agree.
Jacoby Awuzie, but Awuzie had a bad year in Cincinnati this past year. So, what do you feel about the Titans?
I think that Titans is all right. But because Will Levis he he's good, not really good though, and he's
Mhm.
need to keep learning how to release the ball that fast.
Yep. Now, number 24, we got the Minnesota Vikings, man. Like, they still don't have a quarterback. I do not trust J.J. McCarthy or Sam Darnold. Justin Jefferson, I mean, he's good and all, but nobody throw him the ball. Their defense is lackluster. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Minnesota Vikings?
Oh, Vikings, oh, they trash. But
Hmm.
but because their defense, they know what to do. Because they don't have any blockers or or their offense they don't have no quarterback. And I know Kirk Cousins gonna suck this year.
Hmm. Number 23, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks, this is basically because, Geno Smith, he's getting kind of older, and they have Sam Howell, but he had some growing pains last year, and like the defense, they got better, but I don't think they're going to be able to make a run this year. Maybe next year, but not this year. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Seattle Seahawks?
The Seahawks, they good, and Geno Smith, their quarterback, they have. I think we're gonna see if they're gonna make a run this year or what. I don't know.
Yeah. Number 22, we got the Cleveland Browns. Um, like we don't know if Watson's going to be able to progress. They lost Joe Flacco. Nick Chubb, he's coming off of a scary injury, so we're going to have to see how he plays this season. They got Cooper, but other than that, the receivers are decent at best. So, number 22, I got the Cleveland Browns. Blaze, how do you feel about them Cleveland Browns?
The Cleveland Browns, their receiver knows what to do, and their O line their O line is all right. They kind of block kind of good, but they all right.
Yep. Now, with the at number 21, we got the Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins. I mean,
Thunderbirds, fuck the Falcons.
um, Kirk Cousins. He's like don't get me wrong, like he's a he's a good quarterback, but coming off of a torn Achilles and especially the money that they paid him, I'm sorry, bro. He's not
Yeah,
going to
I
go.
know, right?
Yeah. They got Drake London. I mean, he's a decent receiver. Then you got Bijan, who I think is a good running back. But other than that, their team. I mean, I have a question, Blaze. How much touchdowns do you think Michael Penix will throw this season?
Michael Penix, about about 4,
I think he's going to throw zero because they dropped him in the first round. Yeah, he's not going to play.
right?
Oh man, you could have drafted a quarterback in the fifth round like we did. Instead, no. Let's go take a quarterback in the first round. Then why you pay Kirk then?
Yeah, for real.
Like whatever. All right, at number 20, we got the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm kind of higher on the Raiders than some people are. I think Gardner Minshew is a good quarterback. Shoot, he almost got the Colts into the playoffs last season, and then they got Devontae Adams, who ain't a bad receiver. Plus, they got Brock Bowers. I know a lot of people don't like that the Raiders took down because they still have Michael Mayer. I think honestly it was an excellent pick for Vegas. You get two tight ends that teams can't stop. Shoot, I like the pick for the Brock Bowers. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Las Vegas Raiders?
All right, the Las Vegas Raiders, are their team is all right, and their their running back he's good, and O line Brock Bowers, he I think he's gonna do all right. We're gonna
Yeah,
figure out when we're gonna every play against them That should be good.
Yeah. At number 19, we got the New Orleans Saints, my boys.
Yeah, my boys.
Okay, the Saints at 19, I think. Shoot, the Saints at 19. Look, so the Saints, they're a decent team. All right. I heard something dumb saying that the Saints were the 27th best team in the NFL, which makes no sense. Um, but the Saints, we got Chase Young. I think he will do decently. Derek Carr coming into his second year with Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, and also, we drafted guys like Kool-Aid, Fawad that helped this team out. So I like our Saints. Blaze, how do you feel about our Saints?
Our Saints, we're gonna have a good season though, but because Kool Aid, that dude, I'm telling you, he's another Alante Taylor,
Okay. All
and
right, number 8.
and our offense, I think we're gonna do good, and I hope Derek Carr won't mess up this season.
All right. Number 18, we got the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts, the Anthony Richardson should be getting healthier. They brought back Michael Pittman, which I believe was like the first Colts player to get the franchise tag since Pat McAfee. But then they were able to give him that extension as well. And then you got you know, they got some defensive pieces. So I got the Colts at 18. What is that about the Indianapolis Colts?
The coach, their team is it's all right. I like their quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I've seen his highlights before, and I hope he can. I hope he's getting real healthy, and and he can start to keep playing ball like like
Yep.
he used to.
Uh, At number 17, I got the Pittsburgh Steelers. Russell Wilson, I think he was a great pickup. They traded for Justin Fields, but let's be honest, Justin Fields, he sucks. So,
Yeah,
and
he
now they're
definitely
talking about,
sucks.
yeah, now they're talking about him returning kicks. I mean, look, he sucks anyway, bro. I'm one of the biggest Justin Fields haters there is, and I'm not even hating. I'm
Yeah,
just telling
same
the
here.
truth. Yeah, I'm just telling the truth. So, yeah, Steelers at 17. And, but the dumbest thing that I've heard people say? So some people are saying, why couldn't the Bears build around Justin Fields? Are you stupid? Most of the same people are the ones that said, man, last year when they traded for DJ Moore, they're like, man, Justin Fields and DJ Moore will feed families. Now they're saying, man, they should have done more. Like, what more does he need? Does he need the Avengers?
Yeah, for real.
Uh, Man, so the Steelers, they're at 17. So Fields, if I was Mike Tomlin, I'll tell him to start getting that water because you're the new water boy. Number 16, I got the New York Jets. They got Hassan Reddick from the Eagles, which is an A+ move in my opinion. They drafted Fashawn, who's the guy I wanted the Saints to get, but he's going back to Aaron Rodgers. Plus, speaking of him, Aaron Rodgers coming into his first full season, hopefully, and they got Mike Williams. So if the Purples not eat them alive, then it should be a good team. Ladies, how do you feel about the New York Jets?
The Jets, their team is good, and I like their I like Aaron Rodgers and their receivers.
All right. At number 15, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not even hurt me to put them that high, but Baker Mayfield, like as much as I hate to say it, he's a hold on, he's a good court. He's a good quarterback. Dang it! I just said it. Now I want to throw up. All right, but yeah, they got Mike Evans. Man, as much as I hate his guts as a human
Yeah,
being, he's a good receiver. Like he's like what, like 11 straight, like 1,000 yard seasons. I don't know, something crazy like that. So and they have a good defense. As why am I complimenting the Buccaneers right now, man? Where are we in this life?
yeah,
But
for
yeah,
real.
Buccaneers at 15. Blaze, how do you feel about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
Yuck years. They're their defense is good, kind of good, and Baker Mayfield, I think he gonna throw like about one or two touchdowns. That's it.
Okay, then. I can see that you're biased. All right. Number 14, we got the Chicago Bears. I feel like with Caleb Williams, they could be nasty, man. Like Caleb Williams. Then they get Keenan Allen from the Chargers. Then you also draft Dunze, and you still have DJ Moore. Their running game's high with with them adding DeAndre Swift, and their defense. They have a great defense. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Chicago Bears?
Chicago Bears, their team is it's good, and I like Justin Fields. He's a his their his kind good rookie quarterback.
Hmm. Number 13, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I was going to put them higher, but then I was like, let's wait on that. Like Trevor Lawrence, he had a good season. I feel
Yeah,
like there's the problem with some people. Some people are acting like just because the quarterback loses one game and they're good, look, but they're not good. Like before that Week 18 game against Tennessee last year, people were already saying Trevor Lawrence is the top 10, top 15 quarterback. But since they lost to the Titans, when it was not all his fault, now apparently he's not even the top 20 quarterbacks. Like you see, one game can change people's opinions. Same thing with the Saints and the Buccaneers. So Jaguars at 13, I feel like Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. In fact, I think he's an elite quarterback. Some people are thinking he's going to take the next step. Yes, he did.
yeah.
If he didn't get hurt last year, they were going to make the playoffs. Hope y'all know that. The Jaguars, they're a good team, and I have them at 13, especially with Kirk and Diggs together. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Jacksonville Jaguars?
The Jaguars. I like their I like Trevor Trevor Lawrence. It's all right, and he knows what to do, and he can break some tackles, and
Mm-hmm.
they are good.
Yep. Number 12, we got the Los Angeles Rams. Now, this hurts me to say it as well. But the Rams are a good team, man. Like, Puka Nakua coming into his second season. Plus, you got Matthew Stafford, who is he's on the way out, but man, they were able to draft themselves their future Aaron Donald, but their Aaron Donald replacement. I feel like if anybody's going to be the Aaron Donald replacement, it's going to be Jared Verse. So yeah, the Rams. Yeah, at 12. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Los Angeles Rams?
The Rams, they I agree. They definitely a really good team though, but
Yeah.
because their quarterback Stafford, he's a he move his feet good and throws the ball really good though.
Yeah. Now, number 11, we got the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowgirls,
Yeah, the
like
Cowgirls.
yeah, like they got Dak Prescott, and like he's gonna put up numbers in the regular season. But when it comes to playoff time, that man's gonna do his best choking impression. And CD Lamb, like I mean, he's a good receiver now, but like I said, when it comes to playoff time, that man ain't gonna know what water is. So,
Right.
Blaze, how do you feel about the Dallas Cowgirls?
The Dallas Cowgirls. I know they Prescott. He's good. He's alright,
Yep.
and they're I know some some of their receivers and running backs is all right.
Yep. Now at number 10, starting the top 10 of NFL teams going into week one. And this could still change because, some free agents still can get signed, some trades can still happen. But at number 10, we got the Buffalo Bills. Them losing Diggs. Well, let's be honest, they didn't have Diggs the entire stretch down the stretch last season. Like when the Bills clinched that playoff spot, Diggs was nowhere to be found. It was all Josh Allen that made the plays. So don't get me wrong, Diggs is a good receiver, but he's not like 2020 level when he's like breaking records with Josh Allen. So
Right.
Bills at 10 for me. Blaze, how do you feel about the Buffalo Bills?
The Buffalo Bills, they're Josh Allen. He's definitely a good quarterback, but because he throws the ball either Diggs or either to the other receivers.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Diggs, at number 9, we got the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud coming into his second season, I think, is a great QB. And then you got Stephon Diggs at wide receiver 1, and Nico Collins at wide receiver 2. That's good duels. Plus, Tank Dell's coming back, and they have a good defense as well. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Houston Texans?
Houston, Texas, Texans. CJ Trout. I agree with you. He's a really good quarterback, and Devon Diggs. He's a good receiver.
Yeah, yep. Now, and plus they also got Mixon, and he's a good
Yeah,
runner too. So.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, number 8, we got the Green Bay Packers. Now, look, the Packers. Jordan Love, he had a great what was that the rookie season? But as a starter, he had a great starting
Over here.
season. Yeah, a great starting year. So, and Jordan Love, I think he learned something behind Rodgers, and he was playing amazing down the stretch last season. He started looking pretty bad, but then he found his groove, and plus they got Jacobs and got rid of Johnson. I feel like it was a dumb move, but I think
Yeah,
Jordan
I
Love will be
agree.
able to carry that team. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Green Bay Packers?
Green, Green Bay Packers. There. I know. Jordan Love. He he's a Aaron Rodgers 2.0.
All right. Now, number 7, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. Um, like but Jalen Hurts, like we have to see how he does after that big collapse that they had last season. And they got rid of Reynolds, which I feel like hindered them. Plus, they lost Kelsey and Cox due to retirement. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Philadelphia Eagles?
The Eagles. And they're and Jane Hurst. He's definitely a good quarterback because I know their team is good, and and I think everybody keeps saying to me that they're gonna try to win a Super Bowl,
I
but
mean, that's every team's goal. Yeah. All right.
uh
Yep.
I I I told them that that's not gonna happen.
All right. Number 6, we got the Detroit Lions. The Lions, coming off that NFC Championship game, I feel like people need to lay off Dan Campbell. Like it was not his fault that Josh Reynolds dropped the ball on fourth down. It's not his fault that the offensive line got out of a block on the other fourth down. It's not Dan Campbell's fault that Jameer Gibbs fumbled the ball. So people keep talking about Dan Campbell's reason the Lions lost. Nah, man, that entire team's the reason that they lost. But back to this, the Lions, I feel like are a good team, and I think they got a year under their belt, so I think next year it could be scarier than ever. Blaze, how do you feel about the Detroit Lions?
The Lions, they all right.
All right, now
Who
starting the top 5
who's
NFL teams.
the quarterback for the Lions?
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff. All right.
All right, now time to start the top 5. But number 5, we got the Miami Dolphins. Man, they just signed Odell Beckham yesterday. Plus, they got Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, and they still got to. They have Devon A. Chain in the backfield, plus Mostert. And their defense, I mean, they have, you know, they have people on their defense that can definitely help out when their offense struggles. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the Miami Dolphins?
Miami Dolphins. I know they all right, and their running back and their defense is kind of good though.
Yep. And then number 4, we got the San Francisco 49ers coming off that Super Bowl game against the Chiefs. The 49ers, like they're a good team, but
I
I
agree.
feel like I think that Super Bowl hanger might stop them making the Super Bowl again. So, Blaze, how do you feel about the San Francisco 49ers? I feel like there
Uh,
was a year it was last year, but
that that game against the Chiefs, that I know Brock Purley hit a really good quarterback, like and he had a really good season, and I was going for the 49ers for the win.
yeah. Now, number 3, we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow's coming back.
Yep.
Jamar Chase coming back. Their defense should be better than last season. And they replaced Joe Mixon with Zach Moss, which I feel like was a good pickup. And yeah, they just drafted Amarius Mims to make sure that nobody touches Burrow next season. So Bengals at 3. So Blaze, how do you feel about the Cincinnati Bengals?
The Bengals that team is good. Joe Burrow is definitely my guy,
Yep,
and Chase too, but
yep,
because they both are the my both my from LSU Tigers.
yep. Now number 2, we got the Kansas City Chiefs. And I know they just won the Super Bowl, but I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. I'm talking about like how are they as a team after the offseason. So I appreciate you because like yeah, they drafted Xavier Worthy, but ain't nobody heard about him since ever since until the combine. And
Mhm.
the Chiefs, like they have Patrick Mahomes, but like who knows if he's gonna, I think they're gonna be a good team, but 3-peat, I don't know if they're gonna 3-peat. So Blaze, how do you feel about the Kansas City Chiefs?
The Chiefs Patrick Mahomes is good, and they're I know their offense defense is good, and uh and it they're gonna try to make another Super Bowl this year. That that's uh I think that's amazing.
Yeah. Now, number 1, who I think is the best NFL team after free agency in the draft. I got the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, they lost Patrick Queen, but look, they signed Derrick Henry with Lamar Jackson. Dude, ain't nobody gonna want to tackle those guys. Ain't nobody gonna want to do that.
No.
So like the Ravens at 1. Man, I'm so glad the Saints are not in the AFC North or in the AFC. So, Larry, how do you feel about the Baltimore Ravens being the best team after the offseason?
Okay, Baltimore Ravens. Uh, I like I like like Lamar Jackson because that dude is fast, and and he and their offense they good. Their O line is really good, and and their defense is is all right.
Yep. And that's gonna do it. Blaze, where can they find you?
Yep. Getting ready for tonight, ball.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you the new flyers that we just made.
Mm,
Full Thunder Freely, bro.
mm. And y'all are also playing
Yep.
an undefeated team, right?
Huh?
Y'all also playing an undefeated team, right?
Yeah, yeah. The Bobcats they 5-0, and I was watching their film, the play by play. They they keep throwing to the receiver to to the right, and and our our defense, we're gonna try make them fumble. And number 0 on our team, TQ, he like pick that ball up, and go for a touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, you can always find me here at Hurricane Mike. And don't forget, like, subscribe, share, turn the bell on. Don't miss another upload, stream, or anything like this. And as always, it's still who that.
Yeah, who that?